Toastmasters Club, and I declare the meeting open. Thank you so much, all of you, for coming here physically as well as people who are available virtually. Before starting with the rules and regulations, I would like to introduce the guests. We have ma'am, guest for today. Shruti Jain, can you please come up here on the stage and introduce yourself? And how did you come to know about the club?
Thank you so much, Toastmasters, for inviting me to something about me. My name is Kirtika. My introduction is I am a practitioner and I am instructor of advanced marketing. I have a center in Kolkata.
Sorry.
Center is Aura. And then I have a smart husband. Name is Mr. Chetan. I have two child. One is technical engineer and chartered accountant.
Thank you so much. Yes, question personally, you can just ping it in the chat box if you have any guests here. Dr. Rupesh Singh, are you a guest or a Toastmaster?
Hi, I'm Toastmaster from Virtue Toastmasters Club, and your Toastmaster Club is not new to me. I used to join when I used to stay in Calcutta, but temporarily I am out of Calcutta and thought let me join and see how things are going on virtual platform and hybrid meetings especially. Thank you very much.
I hope you enjoy the meeting, sir. We have Shabnam. Yes, Shabnam, are you a Toastmaster or a guest? Shabnam, are you here? Guest Kirtika, are you here with us?
Yes, Dee.
Hi, Kirtika. Can you just give a brief introduction about yourself and how you come to know about the club?
I'm a BCom first year. I'm currently pursuing my BCom from St. Xavier's College, Kolkata. And I came to know about this platform through Archita ma'am. We recently had a session in the college with her. And moreover, she was from the same school as me. So when I was in school, I really wanted to join Toastmasters. So here I am.
So much for being here. Today is 2nd October, Gandhi Jain, and he was Mahatma Gandhi. He was a man of words, but he never spoke thousands of words. In fact, his silence spoke thousands of words. But unlike him, we cannot be silent and speak thousands of words. That is why we are all here in this platform, Toastmasters, improving our communication skills. And to move forward, I would like to call the Toastmaster of the day. For his introduction, he is an ardent sports person, a sapiosexual, admirer of logic and common sense and humor. I welcome you, Toastmaster Sayan Chatterjee.
So thank you, Tanushree, for such lovely, nice introduction. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, all the Toastmasters, and good evening, all the future Toastmasters of this club and other clubs. So I would also like to say good evening to everyone who is present in this physical meeting and also those people who are present virtually, just other part of laptop. So the topic is fun-filled memory of puja. So there's a quote and it goes like this: if I wish I could go back in life, not to change anything, but I will like to leave some of the happy memories twice. And I'm sure if you find any truth in it, you would also feel the same, that you would definitely like to go to some of your puja memories or some of the festival memories, where you would like to go back and enjoy it twice. So if there are any special people, I'm sure you maybe like to enjoy it twice. So be it as it may, we would like to know some of your happy memories of those time. To start with, I would share some of my happy memories. So it was a kind of watershed moment. So my mom, she is always a very, very, stingy housemaker, and she is very, very conservative. To her, every penny mattered. So till my 12th standard, I was just a intern, domestic intern, where I had to do a lot of work without any pay. It's only when I moved to Bangalore I realized there's something called pocket money exists. And some of my friends, during that time created a wrong notion that once somebody is from Bangalore, you get more great welcome in Bangalore during this puja. So I was always excited to come down to puja. So I could remember distinctly one of puja year, I called my sole investor 2 months early, and so I said, Mama, can I get little more pocket money this year? So with so much of bargain, she had actually approved a whopping 300 rupees pocket money, which was not absolutely enough. So what I did, probably, I went to one of my roomies there during that time in Bangalore, and I said, you please email my number to one more college next to our college and say, this is the number of a very, very lonely, available college girl, so that they actually can come down and start chatting. So this is how it started. I got my first meeting from that night only. So we started chatting, and then we went to voice call. And after that, this Ponzi scam only kept on increasing, starting from small 10 rupees recharge to gift, and then sometimes chocolates. And that's how it went on. So I had to stop some point of time because puja was coming and I had to come down to Calcutta. So I used that cliche line which was always successful. It was like that I really cannot forget you, but I cannot go against my family. So this is the line they always use. So I use the same line, but being my first boyfriend, he was very, very selfless. He said, then what next? What can I do? I said, probably you can give me 2,000 rupees, and then I will leave rest of my life in your memory. So probably he did the same thing. I kept out. So my puja memory, I got my first boyfriend, create my first girlfriend during puja. So that is my story. So I would just like to, I would like to know more from you. But before that, I would just tell something about this Toastmaster rules. Not Toastmaster rules, how a typical Toastmaster session run. For the sake of people who have just joined, so a typical Toastmaster sessions are of three sessions. First is a prepared speech where speakers comes and give a speech which is pre-decided, and the speech is basically from 5 to 7 minutes to 15 minutes. And the second session is the most interesting. That's called debate topic, where anyone, be it guest or Toastmaster, can participate in that. Where people needs to speak in front of, and the third is the evaluation, where all those speeches, including the debate topics, are evaluated. And the overall schedules and events also evaluated. So to this Imam class work, it cannot be done by one person. But we have someone called General Evaluator. Today's General Evaluator, I think, needs no introduction. I have also seen multiple times in many occasions. Just to give a small, brief introduction about him. He is there with his Toastmaster domain from last 4.5 years. He played multiple roles in various clubs. Presently a service area director of Area Q2, and professionally he is an analyst in license vertical, and he loves not only food but also movie part. So about his fun-filled moment, he says his fun-filled puja memory is an emotion to see the entire city and the mandal decorated with lights, and he is always looking forward to see that again. So ladies and gentlemen, please put a big round of applause for our one and only General Evaluator. Thank you.
Mr. Toastmaster of the evening. As a general evaluator, my job is to take care of the entire session. Evaluate it right from when the Saturday dance started till the last speaker is on the stage. That's a pretty humongous task. So I am not alone in this activity. I would be helped by evaluators and auxiliary notables. The evaluators, you would get to
have an introduction about them during the speech section, prepared speech section. But it's time to introduce the auxiliary role players who will help us in the evaluation section. To start off, let me call on stage the timer. The role of the timer is today played by Toastmaster Joe. And I would request him to come on stage and explain the roles for all of us. Toastmaster Joe, please come on.
Thank you, General Evaluator. Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and my dear guests, both offline and online. As a timer for today's session, my role is to keep track of the time taken by all the speakers and evaluators. The time limit for the prepared speech is usually 5 to 7 minutes, with 30-second grace time on both the upper and lower ends. For the table topic session, it is 1 to 2 minutes, with 30-second grace time only on the upper end. For the evaluation section, the time limit is 3 minutes, with 30-second grace time on both the upper and lower ends. I'll show a green card at the minimum time, a yellow card at the mean time, and a red card at the maximum time. And I'll keep on showing this red card when the speaker finishes in the whole speech. I request all the speakers to complete their speeches within the time limit to qualify for the voting. Best of luck to all the speakers, and back to you.
For helping us understand your role and help us all keep track of the time. The second role player is the R-counter. Today we have the R-counter in the form of Toastmaster Ayush. I think Toastmaster Ayush is present on the virtual podium. Toastmaster Ayush, I would request you to come on the virtual podium. Yes, you are, and explain your role for all of us people online and offline. Over to you, Toastmaster Ayush.
Good evening, fellow Toastmasters, both virtually as well as on the physical platform. As the R counter, my role is to note all the crutch words that have been used in this meeting, including but also etc. Adding to my role, I'm also doing one more role today. That is of being a protester. I'm protesting against all of them that they are doing the physical meeting today because I'm not in Kolkata, right? So with that, at the end of the meeting, all those attending virtually can join me and we can all attend a Zoom meeting and cry all together. So with that, over to you, General Evaluator.
Moving on to the next role player in the form of the comedian, we have Toastmaster Degolina. I would request her to come up on the physical podium and explain her role for all of us.
Hello everyone. So as a preparer for today, it's my duty to note down all the good usages of grammar as well as all the not so good. And I will also provide a suggestion for all the groups. Also as a preparer, it's my responsibility to introduce the word of the day. So today's word of the day is pujo. The meaning of this word is joy. So I'm example 50. Today I am feeling very euphoric to be a part of this. I hope that you will use this word. All the best.
For and the word of the day. The last role player is the active listener, and that is being played by Toastmaster Shambhu. I would request you to come on the podium and explain your role for all of us.
Everyone, so I'm the active listener for today. So basically, my role is to make sure that everyone has been paying attention to the meeting. I'll be asking questions from the speakers or anything that will happen, any incident that happens with the meeting, any particular. So you don't have to think about it for accident, just answer however you want. That's it. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. All the four role players will beautifully explain their roles to all of us. I will be back with this entire team along with a couple of evaluators towards the end of the meeting. Till then, we are on a euphoric ride with Toastmaster Shayan. Let's welcome him back. The Toastmaster of the evening. The stage is all yours.
As promised, thank you so much. Once again, I'm back, and I would now like to quickly get into some of the fun-filled memory of either from the audience of level or from virtual. So, if anyone can come and share some of your happy memories, please. invisible. This puja is really good for all the persons. And I like this puja because it starts putting money from rich person to poor person. And it is lot of opportunities who can help for the whole years. That is their bread and butter. And I enjoy the puja and I see color of all the persons from the street, on the street, and that gives me lot of joy and happiness. Puja is a really great concern for Bengal. It is celebrated like it. Thank you.
Indeed, puja is celebrated across and it has no boundary, there is no economic boundary of celebration during puja. So with this, we will start, we'll head towards our first speech, and the first speaker is Siddharth Thakur. So I would just request the evaluator, Amlan Banerjee, just come forward and can explain the speech objective of Siddharth Thakur.
Good evening, everyone. Behind the benches and even behind the screen. Hello.
It's canvas.
So, the purpose of the speaker is going to deliver his level 1 speech, research and presentation speech. And the purpose of the speech of the project is for the member to learn or review basic research methods and present a well-organized, well-researched speech on any particular topic. The speech titled Ancient India is mentored by distinguished Toastmaster Diane. And Diane, please note that the time limit is 5 to 7. So all the vendors to the speaker may take part.
A few words about our speaker Siddharth Thakur. He is a final year student also in BCom. He loves to read books, news, and he is also a web series buff. Besides, all these points, I find him very, very handsome, attractive, and very, very proud. So, about his, puja memory, he says, which is very emotional. He says, he's one of the puja memory. He's like as a child, his dad used to lift him up and make him sit on his back and make him see all those pandals and I know. So indeed a very emotional journey. So thank you so much. Without wasting much time, I will just now request the speaker Siddharth Thakur with his speech titled Ancient India. Siddharth Thakur, Ancient India, Siddharth Thakur.
India is a country which all my desires. And if it was, the glimpse can never be taken off from any country compared. Mark Twain, in his words, beautifully described the magnanimity of India. Life can only be understood backwards, but it must be looked forward. So today, I will be delving deep into the names of the history and will present before you what India was thousands of years ago. My research has been based upon material remains such as inscription, archaeology, coins, seals, and most importantly, works by foreign travelers such as Yun San, Pare, and most importantly, Marco Polo. Initial settlements began in the Neolithic age, 9000 BC. By 5500 BC, we saw animal rearing and farming widely practiced. The sunrise of Chalcolithic era brought new hope into the life of early humans, where roads and copper tools usage gave everyone a new facilities. Can anyone present over here guess which was the earliest yet the most advanced civilization of humanity?
Mesopotamia.
Harappan civilization. Yes, Harappan civilization, which existed from the 1200, 2500 BC to 1700 BC, is considered to be the oldest yet the most advanced civilization. We go back, I'm pretty sure that all of you must have studied about Harappan civilization in class 5 and 6. Remember the bearded statue, the dancing, posing like this, terracotta toys, the great baths, and everything. Isn't it? The decline of Harappan civilization, we saw the siege of
Aryan culture, Aryan identity come to prominence. It was this Aryan culture which gave us the seed of primeval knowledge, the Vedas, namely Rig, Sam, Yajur, and Atharva. It was also during this epoch that the euphoric works such as Ramayana and the Mahabharata were written, Valmiki and Parsi Vedas. The transformation from the early Vedic period to the later Vedic period, namely from 300,000 BC and from 1000 BC to 600 BC, got a lot of changes, such as scientific changes, spiritual changes, but behind it there were also societal events. First, the decline of role of women in the society. Number two, casteism becoming much more. It was due to this casteism that Jainism and Buddhism rose to prominence. But not only they promised a casteless society, but the medium of worship became much more easier. Amidst all this, there was a kingdom which rose to prominence and was dominated the entire central and northern Magadha. History lovers must have guessed it. Where am I about to say? Acharya Chanakya and Chandragupta. A speech about ancient India will be futile without introducing Acharya Chanakya and Chandragupta. Acharya Chanakya, a professor at Takshila University, a man who till today for his acumen as a politician in the statics. This book, Arthashastra, widely regarded and widely renowned. The invasion of Alexander the Great in the year 327 BC to 325 BC taught us a lot of things. Integrity and most importantly, developed from other countries. That all the kingdoms, minus all kingdoms, came together and fought for their mother. It was the minor Chanakya and the muscle of Chandragupta that were finally able to develop. With this, Chandragupta and the Mauryan Empire came to prominence. But after King Ashoka started declining, the Mauryan Empire was taken over by the Sudha dynasty and the Kanva dynasty. In the central and Deccan India, it was taken by the Satpura dynasty. Now let me grab your attention towards the southern of India, where the Pandyas, the Cheras, and the Cholas fought an empire to ensure their dominion in and around Krishna. The Cholas dynasty settled southern India for a period of at least 300 years. It is considered to be one of the longest empires in the entire southern Indian subcontinent. I would like to underline a special king, King Rajendra Chola, a man known for establishing politics and having dominion over countries outside India, Indonesia, Malaysia, etc. Well, this was all politics, but politics was not everything which was going on in ancient India. Apart from this, literature and knowledge were also at the prominence. You know, the Vedas and the Upanishads and the Puranas were also compiled during this period. Authors such as Kalidasa wrote masterpieces such as Abhijaya Shakuntalam, Message Kirtika, and Make. Make is a wonderful word. Make, we find a cloud carrying the message of one lover to other lover. Let me share a line from that wonderful masterpiece. How did you and I ever meet? Yet in this rain, our hearts are filled like rain and the clouds. Ancient India is considered the most highly regarded, remembered, and rejoiced. It is this beautiful, present, and wonderful past that we all remember. And it is on this beautiful, present, and old past sits the foundation of a wonderful, welcoming, and worship land of India. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a very big round of applause to our own Siddharth. So before going to second speech, may I also learn one of two happy memories of this audience. I think no, you all can share. Like we just, and we can have also same experience from the people who are offline. So from virtual, can we have anyone who would like to know us about some of their happy memories, what they enjoy even today?
Response.
So if there is no one, I would just request if before just going to second speech, if any of you can share, please. Yes. So
childhood memories I have.
please come.
I have come here. My childhood days, there were two important events that I had to do for Puja celebration. First to visit Rama, and second to visit your crush. Like crush, yeah. So I have two events. So now I'm talking about crush only, not girlfriends. I'm only crush. So first day I used to visit some pandal and used to see whether she is there or not. I again used to go to other pandal so that whether she is not. So she is from another issue. So that's why I used to see her in the celebration, and it is very close memory to my heart.
So hope your crush was not crush. So with this note, we will go to the second speech, and we have Shruti Jain as Jain. Sorry. So I'm putting everyone to Singati family. So I'm trying to take Jain also to Ghana. No, I do not know about the future plan, but I'm getting So just I would request the evaluator of Shruti Gitanjali Day to just come to the dais and just narrate the speech of it.
Toastmasters and dear guests, the purpose of the project is for the member to practice using a story within a speech or within a speech that is a story. Can you please note the duration of the speech is 5 to 7 minutes. Thank you and wishing best of luck to the speaker.
So those Shruti doesn't need any introduction, but on my audacity, I could actually ask her, just give a little brief about yourself. So she said, everyone knows. So when I came to know, I actually know that probably I was wrong. So just to give a little brief about Shruti, she is currently Sadikarian humor queen of the club and co-person for any problem. So she is somebody who can who can solve any problem of anyone. So with this, I would just also like to share some of her fun-filled memory. Her fun-filled puja memory is also quite really fun-filled. Once they assumed the public toilet he was a puja pandal and waited there 15 minutes. I do not know what age he was, but so with this note, I would request Shruti to come to the dais. Shruti Jain, speech title Yellow Flower, Shruti Jain.
Never judge a book by its cover. Almost everyone present here must have definitely heard this quote at some point or the other. But let me ask you guys one thing. Hey, there was a book with a yellow flower in it, and another book with a girl lying, handcuffed, and a guy kneeling into his hurt. Which cover are you more likely to, put? Well, yes, I think most of the people here not only pick this book but also hide under their bed sheets and read. Well, when I was born, I was that yellow flower. Why? I had a long nose which somehow has flattened over time. And I had that weird habit until the age of 6 or 7 to constantly imitate everyone around me. I would repeat whatever they had to say. That is why my neighbors and my cousins started calling me an annoying parrot. I liked all the attention which I was getting. So I was, okay, I'm an annoying parrot. But apart from this, I also got one more ability of the parrot. I used to speak my mind. Guess what? That caused a lot of trouble. One day, as usual, when after I done speaking my mind, my mom came to me and asked me, Shruti, why are you behaving like this? You don't have to constantly, speak your mind. Mom, isn't that how conversation is supposed to happen? So I'm a parent, right? This was up till a certain point. But the name calling didn't stop at all here. When I was in school, in class 9 or 10, my father had to go away for a couple of months for some office work. And so he told me, Shruti, you have to fill in my shoes. You have to help your grandparents, your mother, and not cause a lot of trouble. Fill in the shoes. Yeah, I do that. I do, definitely. What I did not understand that what he meant was that by that age, I had started putting on a little weight. And so, whatever manly duties he could perform because of his strength, he left it to me to handle. And I did not understand that. And a similar thing was going on in my school as well. Well, one of the teacher's pets had transferred to other school, and the children around me started calling me an elephant for this. And I had always seen elephants carry loads and loads of work, so I just thought, in some shoes. And I became the teacher's pet. I carried everything which she told me to do, became an elephant. The next phase of my life, filling in shoes, definitely caused me a lot of trouble in 11 and 12. So when you end up in 12th in high school, you can become a head girl and a head boy. And my best friend wanted this for a long time. And she was like, I want to do this. But just before the election was supposed to happen, she hit her knee. She had an accident. And I thought, well, we all thought that she wouldn't be able to stand up for the elections. So when she didn't turn up and inform her teachers about it, my teacher came to me and told me, I think you should go and stand up for this. I mean, Shreya is anyways still, she's enjoyed herself, so why not take this chance? I thought, yeah, then why not? I definitely felt bad for her. I wanted her to be on the stage, take this opportunity, but I had no option left. Guess what? 2 days before the election, I see her walking into with my posters all around. She just looks at me and tells me, how dare you, Shruti? How could you do this? You have posters all around. This was my dream. How could you take away my dream? What dream? I never took away your dream. You hurt your leg. And Mrs. Rao, she asked me to get up on the stage. Sorry, this wasn't my fault. I would have known you were coming. I would have definitely not done it. Don't lie, Fox. I thought you are my best friend, but clearly you are not. But Shreya, please try to understand. No, you should have known that if somebody does turn up 2 days before the election, until then her friends can vouch for her. I am so sorry, I did not know about this. Well, but by that time, Shreya had definitely taken upon call on who I was as a person. I was called a fox for my entire life in that school for that 1 year. And I never got any friends. I never even won the elections. But guess what? I was being called a fox, and that is why I spent the rest of my class 12 in a lot of anxiety and depression because there were no friends. I had nothing to look forward to. Thankfully, things started taking a turn when I went to college. I had got a very good score in one of the prominent colleges in the country, and I was very, very happy. But when we went there, we were being told that somebody else would come up and take my seat because they had better finances at their hands. This got me very angry. And I cried and I told my dad, what is this? I don't like this. And he just told me, it's okay. With your capability, you'll find a better college. But I was not ready to give up at this point. I had gotten through so much. So I marched in it there. I spoke my mind like a parrot, told them everything I wanted without the fear, and walked out of the room like a tiger, fierce as a tiger.
you know what? This was the defining moment in my life. Even though I had been catcalled with different names, I used them to my advantage. Even though I never got admitted to that college, but definitely took myself a notch higher and trusted myself that I could actually do better. And that's all from my end. Back to you, Toastmaster today.
Thank you so much. Give it up for Shruti Jain. Such an inspiring day. So really, we all really got motivated. But only thing, I did not know. So she had given an option of cover, but she did not mention about the gender. So there lies everything. So she was saying, that which book cover people will choose. So probably the gender will decide that. So with this, we would also like to hear one or two more stories, maybe from the audience. Come on, you've been always a very participating audience. So some funny stories, please, important.
So the story of mine goes like this, that it's not exactly funny, but it's quite something. So it's just happened when I was in class 11, and at that time I was dating my classmate. So I just got my first girlfriend, and everyone who has gone through that age might be that first girlfriend boyfriend. It's always that's very kind of innocent, but it is also very memorable. So we had gone for this pujo. I think it was something like Christian, and we were walking, just going through that. We decided to go from the entire North Kolkata as much as possible. So we started with Shialda, and with that, and if you are a hardcore Gandal hopper, you must be knowing that it is impossible to carry any, not even carry, right? You can't even go with a car or a bike. You have to walk, okay, across the streets. And she was not used to walking that, and she was new. So from Shialda, that just below the bridge, we started walking, and I took her like almost to all the pandals of Siddharth actually, and that would cost us exactly like 10 to 12. And at that time, she didn't say anything much. She was like, "Oh, I walk so much, and you like to walk as well. I'm not going to." We had a very fun time. And at the very end, when it was like 9 the last pandal that was already done, she said, "I had really a very nice day. The only problem is that my legs take the walk." So I thought at that point of time that maybe she's just saying it out for fun. I thought that wow, I just got my soul. Wow. And the very next morning, she said, "Ma'am, I think we should give it a say." I did not find the reason after that, but I hope you understood that he doesn't go without any particular reason. That is something called impression growth. That's all.
So ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for the most economic lover. So with this, we are heading towards the most interesting session of Toastmaster, that is the different topic session. So to do that, we have Tanushree. So let us give a big hand to Tanushree, and Tanushree, just a quick brief introduction about Tanushree. Again, she is also not required any introduction. She is currently the VP and the past secretary of the club. So in terms of her happy memory, I think she was saying that once she got stuck in a giant well and she had to wait 15 minutes. I don't know whether that was a happy memory during that time, but definitely it's a happy memory now. So with this note, I would request Tanushree, please come on the dais and do that.
Now we have the table topic section. I briefly introduce what it is, although I know all of you know about this. This is an impromptu speaking section where you all are supposed to speak on an impromptu topic for 1 to 2 minutes. 2 minutes, आपका time limit for 30 seconds. Guests are allowed to change the topic once. Toastmasters aren't allowed to change the topic. Virtually, if anyone wants to participate, please type it in the chat box. And here I have a raise of hands. Who will come up first? The topic is If you could commit any crime and get away with it, what would you choose? If you could commit any crime and get away with it, what would you choose, Toastmaster one?
Well, crime and greed goes hand in hand, and also crime with my surname. If someone knows about my surname is Kartik, is Kartik. I've been doing crimes. Crimes are something which is not allowed. So crime can be in your school days. I used to do in some way. I used to beat people up without any reason, just to prove that I am stronger than you. Till when I realized that I am doing utterly peaceful thing. And then I realized that what crime means. So crime can be something like, for example, one crime that I remember, and this is the crime I would love to do every time, is to go to different places where I'm not being allowed. So for example, there was one example when I went to, this was, I have seen a lot of people from TCH as Toastmasters. So this was my first visit to Anik's club, Anik's earlier club, TCH Kolkata Toastmasters Club. When I went there, I was not allowed to enter. Now security guard was waiting, and there was I, where he was not looking at me. I went and saw a huge, this was TCS Gitanjali Park, and when you go there, you see buildings and buildings, and you don't know which building you want to go. You are ready to go. I asked someone, which is this building, and no one was sure because there are so many buildings. I went there. Inside, I saw that there was a security guard, and I had no option. So what I did was, I got, so have you all been to metro? Visited metro? So when you visit metro, there is a lock out there, there's a gate out there. You enter, when you put the token out there, and then you get the time to enter. There was similar kind of a lock. And I had done this crime in metro. I wanted to repeat it again. Someone was, I knew if I go in the same speed of that person, I'll be able to walk. I did the same. I walked through again, second thing done. But then I realized that I went to the wrong building. Again, I had to go back, repeat the same process. I've been doing this crime. I love doing crime. Things which are not allowed. But understand, ladies and gentlemen, what is the purpose of that? The purpose of having no security in TCS was that I can be someone who can take their software. I can be someone who can come from some other company. In my school days, I didn't understand, but here I understood that why these rules are there. So do those rules, and if you understand those rules, you'll be having fun. You'll be having fun while doing crime. Thank you.
What is something I would like to call Toastmaster Dr. Rupesh? So can you please come up on the board? So you're talking.
Yes.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Voice is coming, but oh, no problem. Go ahead.
Your topic is, what do you like to do in your free time and why do you like this activity? What do you like to do in your free time and why do you like this activity, Toastmaster Rupesh?
Very good evening, ladies and gentlemen, fellow Toastmasters and guests. What I would like to do at the free time, a lot of things I used to do to entertain myself. When I'm saying a lot of things I do to entertain myself, that means whatever I'm doing, I need to get refreshed after working hours. Sometimes I play guitar. In the morning, I go for marathon run. The thing is, a lot of people ask, how you do all of this? Thing is, in the free time, sometime you say, what I do, I'll go for sleep. One of my friends, I used to see him in my college day, he used to sleep 10 to 12 hours a day. I asked him, how you do that? Very simple, yeah. When I go to sleep, I get tired. Remove the tiredness again, I go for sleep. This is all the good thing people do. But for me, at the free time, I read books. Why? Why reading books? Every time you're in office, you're reading the book. And after they are attending your Toastmasters, again, you'll go through the manuals. The thing is, when you're reading the book, there is something called subconscious mind or so unsleeping mind. When I read the book, that some part will go in my mind dictionary, and whenever you'll get chance to participate in a debate or any attend the seminar or attend the Toastmaster or this table topic, that things will come in your mind, and you don't know how you're speaking on the subject because that knowledge is sleeping there. This is one of the things. And second, when I'll get time, I'll go for run. That keeps me fit physically and mentally. So these are the things, these are the activity I used to do. And whenever I get time, free time, like today I joined this Toastmaster Club. It's the first experience for me, how to this hybrid Toastmaster meeting. So this is what the activity I do. Thank you very much for inviting me for this table topic. Thank you.
Next, can we have the topic is the story which you always like to talk about. The story which you always like to talk about.
How many of you have a story in your life? I think everyone has a story and they want to tell to their persons, those who love. So I have some similar kind of story. When I was in my college, so at the final year, I used to study a lot to get into a very good company. So that time I was having some kind of issue. The issue was like having back pain, stomach disorder, and in having some kind of depression because of the lot of pressure that I had that time. But then I realized that if I'm not going to do this time, maybe the next time I'm not going to. So I, instead of having those lots of pressure and so much of promise for me, I kept doing that, and finally, before the examination, 10 days, just before the examination, 10 days, what happened? I broke down. And severe anxiety was happening because of some reason. I cannot come up with some reason, but I had a very bad time that day. So instead of just leaving that, I kept doing. I revised all the things, all the syllabus, and finally, after giving my GATE examination, the result came, and I was among the toppers. So that was the moment I realized that even if you have so much of troubles in your life, you should keep doing things. Things will come to you. You don't have to worry, because those story I can remember all my life. Even during my deathbed, I will realize that so much of troubles I had, and I just passed that. And those were beautiful memories I have, because I have learned a lot of
My favorite memories, it isn't mine, it's my parents. They always tell to everyone, every guest or every relative when they come home, that I was lost in the food mela when I was 2 years old. I don't know if they found a real me or I'm some adopted kid, but they say that it's me. Next, any volunteer here? Toastmasters to speak. Toastmasters today your topic is, are you having a good day today? If yes, why? If no, why? Are you having a good day today? If yes, why? If no, why? Thank you so much for that topic. Obviously, I'm having a good day today because I'm coming to a Toastmaster meeting, and that's what the meeting is. I'm so happy to see all the Toastmasters. When actually, we are coming to our old location, that is open house, where we used to come. And this is what is, I mean, open house is equivalent Toastmaster for me, because this is where I started my journey. Not even realizing where it would be. Today, while I was coming, all those flashbacks and all those memories were coming back to me, and how I joined Toastmaster and how I learned today.
this is my very first time, you know, that I am raising my hand for this topic. I'm very, very, very scared of it. And Toastmaster, one of Toastmaster meetings, we are all the old members who have seen me there, where giving my first speech, where I was so nervous, I was really shivering. And you won't believe, but I had 102 degrees fever before coming for that speech, and I took my shower. And my mother was like, I was like, I don't know what, but my mentor and my mother were like, okay, you have to do this. You have to do this. And thank God I did advice and I came here and kept practicing. So it was way out of my comfort zone because I was so scared of public speaking. And I'm so glad that I did that and I'm able to speak in front of people today. And as Toastmaster Shruti asked me, of course, and yes, I am having a great day. So, it's not my first time here at Open House. Trust me, this is my very first time at Open House. Very first physical meeting that I attended of my class. Can I have another volunteer here, please? Anyone, ma'am, would you like to try? Yes. Yes, please come up on the podium. Thank you so much. The topic is for or against. You can say anyone. You cannot, but you can repeat the topic once. How thoughts and emotions affect our life. No, either you. The topic is you can either speak for the topic or against the topic. First impression is the last impression. And you find it's true or not. Then you have to speak for it. You have to explain why it's right. So first time my friends I have no idea of the last right? So I really in hospital this first is the last what is the clarity of the mind? Yes. All right, okay. So the first thing is that suppose the words what we are going to say to you, the words very clear to me. That is why I speak word. It's okay, it's okay. Just come up on stage. It doesn't matter if you speak 2 lines or 20. Just came up on stage. And one last topic, anyone here? So, Toastmaster Vinod. So, your topic is your favorite festival and why that festival is your favorite festival. Which is your favorite festival and why? Toastmaster.
All festivals are the favorite. Sometimes you like one of the festivals much more. So I like this celebration of Diwali, one of my favorite. Because if you see literally the Diwali, we do for puja, for the Shashri, for the prosperity and abundance. But before Diwali, we do lot of cleansing to our house. Why we do? This is a symbolic cleansing. Actually, literally we clean ourselves from our emotions, which is like anger and sadness of this. So it is a symbolic, but physically we do our only this cleansing. And by doing cleansing, we are energizing ourselves. So we can get more prosperity and abundance. So all these festivals are symbolic. The meaning behind them is really very different. Thank you.
We are at the end of people topic session. I would like to hand back the stage to the Toastmaster of the day.
Angel Priya. Oh, I'm so sorry. Toastmaster Sayan.
So thank you so much. I got the sense why she has said that. So with this, we are heading towards the evaluation round. So I will request the General Evaluator to come and to start the first. Thank you so much, Mr. Toastmaster of the evening. Let's start with the evaluation of the prepared speeches. The first prepared speaker, Siddharth, was evaluated by Toastmaster Amlan. I would request Toastmaster Amlan to come on the dais and roll out the evaluation. So, Toastmaster Siddharth, can we have a big round of applause? It was a completely detailed speech, starting right from the Harappan civilization all the way covered the South Indian, the Rajendra, the Cholas, the Pandyas, and even became the Puranas. It was overall a great detailed speech. We had lots and lots of hard work to cover out all the facts. We were very passionate, for instance, wonderful dancing, except that you were not made of sorry. And also your body language was fantastic. You stood firm to all. You used your hand gestures very minutely, very carefully, addressed the audience perfectly. Everyone got a good grasp of what you were actually saying. And even you were always aware of the virtual podium. It was not like you were neglecting this camera, because all of us, when we usually address the audience as a whole, basically, we normally just forget to keep out this one. So you did a great job in retaining that as well. Now, certain recommendations which I would like to give you from my end is that your speech had an incomplete ending. Like what we normally do in a research, we cover out the research, the basic purpose of the research is to find out, yes, we did a research on ancient India, but it also you could have given that what relation or what connection does the facts or the stories of ancient India actually has with our present, or what effect it has cast in the present society. They dipped into more details into that. So that 360-degree essence was actually absent in your speech. Also, the research was, the project name is research and presentation. So you did only research, but there were no presentation. You could have told someone, you could have appointed someone to manage the slides, the PowerPoint slides, or whatever slides you had made, and show it to the podium on the ones who are sitting online as well. So research and presentation would have been a complete project if you have gone through that as well. Also, you made a brilliant eye contact. That's what I observed. That you made a brilliant eye contact with the people from this side, but usually you forgot to maintain your eye contact sitting right with this side, your right hand side. So when I was sitting, or even they were sitting, I didn't really find making an eye contact or turning or addressing to that part of the audience. So once again, Siddharth, overall a great speech. I think this is the last speech of the level 1. So kudos to you, all the very best for your future, and I hope that you will keep in mind the recommendations and will do wonderfully in the future. That's all from my end. Thank you everyone. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Amlan. Completely agree with what Toastmaster Amlan said. That is exactly what I was looking for in your conclusion. How those great lessons are applicable in today's life, because I'm sure they are. You have shared that. And also one small recommendation from mine, or other couple of them. First is Toastmaster Siddharth, you had the beautiful opportunity to really utilize the stage. This is something which we do not get in the virtual world. So you would have made use of the stage to show different stages of the ancient history. And second, whenever you're doing a research and presentation project, I feel you should state the motivation behind selecting the topic. Why out of everything under the sun, ancient India was chosen? Maybe it's something close to you, you have some experience with it. Some point behind the motivation for selecting this topic. Completely agree with your evaluation. Thank you so much, Siddharth and Amman, for that. Let's have a huge round of applause for both. Coming to the next evaluator, the next speaker was Toastmaster Shruti, and she was evaluated by Toastmaster Jain. I would request her to come on the podium and roll out the evaluation.
How wonderful yellow is, because it stands for the sun. Good evening, fellow Toastmasters, dear guests, and Toastmaster Shruti Jain. You let the audience know that you are as bright and as brave as the sun. You're standing tall throughout your life and the decisions that you have taken. You started the speech with a quote, which immediately grabbed everyone's attention. Throughout your life, you had to play several roles and you demonstrated those roles very well in your speeches by utilizing this space. So kudos to you on that. Your speech had humor and for better impact, you also paused after those sentences which helped the audience relate better. At all the instances, you had great vocal variety. For example, when you displayed that how Shreya came on the day of reporting and how she misunderstood your position in that whole scenario and how hurt you were. Your vocal variety helped the audience understand how hurt and how emotional you were. So kudos to you on that. Your speech is already a masterpiece with few points which we as an audience would love to see more in your speech. First of all, there was an instance where you had asked the audience that which book you would select, whether it's a yellow flower or the other one. You could have waited, you could have asked the audience, and then you could have waited for their responses. Next was you, at the beginning of your speech, you mentioned that you used to speak up your mind and you used to imitate like a parrot. If you could have given an example on the stage, like how you would imitate like a parrot, give a more humorous impact. And the transitions throughout your speech, there were various roles and various transitions that were made. But somewhere I felt the transitions were not as smooth as it had been. So, if you could improve upon those transitions, your speech was a combination of humor and the stories and the things that you have gone through in your life. You had several stories throughout your speech. The things that you could have improved was asking for questions, and also if you could have had a great smooth transition, it would be a great speech. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Sarani. Perfectly given evaluation. From my end, the only recommendation that I was giving to Toastmaster Shruti is I was looking for a conclusion which was more impactful. Now, if you see your conclusion was you said that's all from my end or that's my story, I'm passed over this thing. But maybe, according to me, what you would have done is because you started with a beautiful anecdote of the yellow flower, and then your last part of your story had the fearless tigress. So you could have said that this time you do not judge a book by its cover, you should not judge me, a yellow flower at the cover, inside can be a fearless tigress. Something like that would have created a very impactful ending. But otherwise, as she explained all the positives and recommendations, beautifully done. One small recommendation for Toastmaster Gitanjali, you use the word we. Now, in an evaluation, it's your opinion, so prefer using I or the evaluator's opinion, not standing for the word. Overall, again, let's have a huge round of applause for both speakers. Now, let me quickly evaluate the favorite topic speakers. First, we started with Toastmaster Varun. If you would commit a crime of any choice and get away with it, then I remember his crime of educated business office because that turned into be a fiasco at that point of time. But thank you for bringing up those lovely memories, and whatever crimes he suggested was basically innocent crimes. But at the end, what I liked was you giving us a tinge of morality there, why we should know the facts behind them. But to challenge yourself, Varun, because you're a good speaker, I was looking for something which is new. These are the crimes you have committed in the past. Anything that you want to do, yet not done, would have added a bit of innovation to your favorite topic. Otherwise, as I say, wonderful bringing back those memories to all of us. Second, we had on the virtual screen Dr. Rupesh, and it was what's your favorite activity during free time and why was it? Dr. Rupesh mentioned about reading books, playing guitar, running and getting Toastmasters. And the beautiful thing that he did, what we can learn from his speech is that he mentioned the whys after every of those activities in a perfectly structured, stable topic, very much focused on the topic. That's something very beautiful we should learn from this speaker. Coming to Toastmaster Prasanna, story that you want to talk about again. I was thinking about that you might give some of the stories,
something that has happened funny because I feel you have a collection of those. But you came up with something inspirational, and then I realized it's a story that you would like to talk about to everyone, probably generations to come, and that touched me because that's an inspirational story which even I can connect, I can take back, and I think maybe the audience would also take back and narrate that story. That's very beautifully done. One small thing which I would recommend is you are an ardent table speaker right now. This has happened on many occasions. So towards the end, why don't you try to zoom out? So from your example, come up and leave some food for thought for the audience. Maybe one question like the next time when you have self-doubt, if nothing at all comes to your mind, remember that one day even he was a self-doubt and wait, yeah, exactly same. Something like this towards the end makes a perfect impactful conclusion. But you can think about it in your future videos. Coming to Toastmasters, are you having a good day? I guess you would talk about Toastmasters session coming here, but that was something she very well portrayed. That how she's reminiscing on her memories. This very place where Toastmasters used to happen. That was beautifully done. Probably a very small suggestion is if you're having such a great day, your smile would have made it even awesome. It may be a bit of nervousness was working inside it, but that's an amazing thing of that. Coming from our next speaker, guest, G, the first impression is the last impression. It takes a lot of courage, as our table topic master mentioned, ma'am, coming over here speaking for the first time. Well, I don't know what others felt, but your first impression was indeed a lasting one for all of us. Please come up on the podium and give speeches again and again. Thank you so much. And finally, Toastmaster Vinod, your favorite festival and why. I think he just gave a table topic on the topic cleanliness is next to godliness. Because he talked about how cleaning, cleansing it's within us, and that was a very beautiful way of looking into us. I love the way you took that story and you reminded us that every festival has a inner meaning. We should find that out, and that would probably help us celebrate it in the real true colors. Thank you so much for bringing that topic in front of us. It's a huge round of applause. Now it's time to take the evaluation from the team members or my auxiliary role text. So let's start with the timer. I would request Toastmaster Joe to come up on the podium and share the time reports for all the speakers.
Thank you, General Evaluator. Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and my dear guests. We had a very good session today. The speakers, Toastmaster Siddharth took 5 minutes and 45 seconds, and Toastmaster Shruti took 6 minutes and 40 seconds. Coming to the evaluators, Toastmaster Anand took 2 minutes and 44 seconds, and Toastmaster Kirtika Jain took 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Coming to table topic session, Toastmaster Varun took 3 minutes and 8 seconds. Toastmaster Dr. Rupesh took 2 minutes and 8 seconds. Toastmaster Sarani took 1 minute and 40 seconds. Toastmaster Shruti took 1 minute and 45 seconds. Guest Ruchi took 40 seconds. And Toastmaster Vinod took 1 minute and 10 seconds. Thank you. Back to you.
Thank you so much for helping us with the time. Let's move on to our counter. He's present in the online platform. Let me request Toastmaster Ayush to roll out your evaluation.
Thank you so much, General Evaluator, Toastmaster Anik. Starting with my report from the chronological order of the meeting. Sergeant at Arms Toastmaster Shruti used 1 hour and 1 unnecessary well. Toastmaster Tanushree, as the standing president as well as the table topic master, used 2 arms and 1 so. Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Sayan, used 3 unnecessary pauses and a few extra shows. Toastmaster Anik, the general evaluator, used 1 extra putt. Toastmaster Siddharth, a few extra pauses, and apart from that, he was flawless. Toastmaster Varun was flawless. Toastmaster Rupesh, 1 hour and 2 pauses. Toastmaster Shruti, flawless. Guest Shruti, I wasn't able to hear her due to some network issues. Same applies to Toastmaster Vinod. Toastmaster Amlan was flawless. Toastmaster Gitanjali used 1 and 2 hours. And that would be my report. And as you all want to ask me about the protest, there is no more protest. I'm also going out. I've also changed it. I'm also going for a party. I'll do some party and I'll get back. So there's no protest. Why to protest? This is today's Gandhi Jayanti. Gandhi has told that there should be no violence and everything. So why to protest actually? So with that, let's go out and party. Over to you, General Evaluator.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Ayush, and having no protest. That saves us all. Coming to our next role player, Toastmaster Devodina, will you please roll out the page.
What it was. Okay, now coming to my report, the good usages of grammar was play hard cards right, singing, casteism, invasion, fill in the shoes, march in there, cat calls are not hired, was highlighted. Now I couldn't find any grammatical errors, and word of the day was used twice. So that's the end of it. Thank you.
And the final role player in the form of the active listener, I would request Toastmaster Shampadev to share his report, or rather help us understand who was the best listener today. Please, who did it?
So first question is, when did the meeting start? At what time did it? So what is what again? What does sapiosexual mean?
Of course, attracted towards
How did Shah describe his mom? Stingy, conservative, and conservative. So what did Shah's first boyfriend do? What was the most important source of research for Siddharth's speech? Foreign travels, especially Mark. In which year did Alexander the Great invade? Prashantha's two things to do with Guru Yuva.
Crash and something.
According to Shah, what is Shruti's second role other than being Sergeant at Arms?
I go to person for all the problems.
So all the animals Shruti was known as during the speech. All the animals. And fox. Why is Shruti having a good day with 2 lines speech? You know that is favorite customer?
Diwali.
This is okay. This is okay.
Thank you so much, all the role players. Let's have a huge round of applause for all the role players. Finally, I'll take the last couple of minutes with my evaluation for the other role players in the meeting. Starting with the Sergeant at Arms, Toastmaster Shruti. We started at 6:17. I think we can take it as 2 minutes late because he generally starts at 6:50, as far as my knowledge goes. So well done on that. You always start the session with a lot of energy. That is something which is very important, especially when you have a hybrid. Connect it well with the people. Explain the rules for both offline and online meeting. It's amazingly done. I do not have any recommendation for you today. Coming to our presiding officer, Toastmaster Tanushree, you did the guest introduction. You had a good introduction for the Toastmaster of the day. Small recommendation is for the guest to explain what a Toastmaster of the day does or a Toastmaster of the evening does, that he or she is the anchor of the session, continues the entire meeting. It's easy for the guest to understand what's the next person coming to the stage to make. Coming up to our Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Jain. I hope none of those people who have scammed are here in the virtual podium. Otherwise, you might have a very bad evening. But a very, very good take, humorous take on your own life, and then connecting with the audience, asking us about those stories. Perfectly done. A small point of recognition is those roles that you are mentioning about different Toastmasters like the Sergeant at Arms, the VP invitation. I would request you to mention them in the exact terms because they are something which the Toastmasters lay down, and mentioning them in the correct holds the sanctity of those positions. So please request you to do that for the next time. Finally, coming to our table topic master, well, again, feedback from my end, wonderfully done. The best part about this, she made guests also feel comfortable, helped her also to deliver whatever she was thinking about on the topic. That's something very beautifully done. With that, I guess I've covered all the role players today. Wonderful session. That's all from my end. The podium is back to the Toastmaster of the day.
Ladies and gentlemen, please give a big round of applause to our General Evaluator. At the outset, I would like to thank all of you for remembering my first watching speech. So all of unanimously said, you know what, yes, that's something very awkward for me to hear. So, so what a fun-filled evening it was. So thank you. We had a wonderful time, and there were a lot of fun-filled, happy memories are shared in this forum. There is again cliche line we say that we live once. So which I disagree. I say we don't live once, we die once. So it's up to us how we live every day, create every week, create moment every week. So we don't need to fall back in the deep past to cherish our happy memories. So keep smiling and keep creating those happy memories. I request Tanushree to come back and do the first thing. Yeah, I'm very now. Okay. You have to give me a discount because I'm doing it for first time and I'm just getting
Very first time. So I thank you all of you for being present today, physically as well as virtually. Sarani, Anik, TM Sayan, everyone here. What a wonderful session we have had today, and I hope we will keep having these physical meetings since conditions getting better. Now, since Kirtika Jain and Shruti is hosting me to read out the code, right? Mahatma Gandhi, and also
Was that the code?
Be the change you wish to see in the world. Be the change you wish to see in the world. And I would like to declare the winners of the meeting and who all have to play. Any guesses for the best role play among Toastmasters today? Jimmy and you? Toastmaster of the day. Anyone else?
Anyone from the virtual platform?
Any guesses? Protesters.
Toastmaster Sayan.
No, it goes to Toastmaster Anik for the best auxiliary role player among Thakur, counter, Not at all the counter. I don't know if you noticed or not, the time was stretched, between people who gave speeches virtually. The time popped from under. Best prepared speaker between Siddharth, Thakur, and Toastmasters. It goes to Toastmasters. Best evaluator, Toastmaster Amnan and Toastmaster Siddharth. Best table topic. Anyone else? He was becoming right. It was in Toastmasters. And last but not least, most improved speaker. Me. The end of the meeting, and I would like to take guest feedback, Toastmaster, guest with you. Just tell us how do you like guest come here, please. Camera. How do you like to meet people?
amazing. मेरा खुद का confidence बहुत बड़ा और आपका बहुत ही अच्छा लग रहा है ना. It's like I know the what the reason you have kept this. Amazing. Like the story now was that the story है या नहीं I don't know. Words are so attached. And I think all the time.
Join the class. Any guests from the virtual podium? Guest Kirtika. Ma'am, can you say how did you like the session? And your feedback?
I really liked the session because I really, for me, I think I really miss not joining it on the, like coming and joining it on what, not virtually, but really just going there and then meeting you people. I think I really wanted to come there, but then I couldn't today. So I look forward to the next hybrid session and joining you all, and not in the virtual platform. You all are such amazing speakers. You all can just come up and say whatever you want to without even thinking twice. Like, that's what I want. So yeah, it was really a nice experience.
Live session and you join the club. This was it from the 182nd chapter meeting of any Toastmasters Club, and I declare it to be open. Oh.
No informal chats for us.
No, but you can stop the. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm ending the meeting. You can enjoy.